there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to mention that at least for the month of March, the readings are going to be different. I've been guided to change it up a bit. So you're going to see a different type of, not style, but what I'm going to be channeling is going to be different than what I've been doing in my past readings. All right. So I will be doing it in this manner until I am called to change it up again. I also want to mention that I've launched my memberships on my website. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of like where you get the exclusive content on Patreon, but I created my own Patreon type stuff on my own domain because I prefer having control of everything, and it's going to be a little better than Patreon. There's going to be a lot more things that I get to do there, to include live sessions with members that I'm not going to do on YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover in my lives there. So that's a big perk for some of the membership tiers. There are plenty to choose from. Again, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. If you want to hop on that, check the description box below. I will have a link to take you straight to the membership plan so you can review them. Again, it's like exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's also going to help supplement these readings, okay? Let's see. Yeah, if you go to capellawellness.com, you're going to be able to see the link right there to go check on what membership tiers I have. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful month of March. It's a magical month, guys. Take advantage of these energies, all right? I hope you have a wonderful, transformational, inspirational week and month of March. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? Hopefully all is magnificent in your sector of the universe. I send you many blessings and much, much love for this week and the weekend ahead. All right, Pisces, what we're going to do is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time. What is your current situation? What obstacle you are facing right now? What lesson you are learning? How to navigate the situation that you're in with guidance from Spirit. We're also going to see what's going on with love and relationships for you, and we're going to check in to see what the new moon in Aries is bringing you. That occurs on April 1st. All right? Don't forget to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus North Node signs to get additional guidance to help you with whatever you are dealing with at this time, to give you more insight. And remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door and be honest with yourself and your situation. So, Pisces, let's see what is going on with you at this time. What is Pisces dealing with right now? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It was raining a bit ago. I was hoping that thunderstorm would come through here as I was doing your reading, but I guess it passed, or it's not here yet. My son and I saw quite a bit of lightning when we were doing our walk earlier today. I'm a big thunderstorm fan. Pisces, your card's showing up. This is the Cancer Pisces card. We have the moon. Okay. All right. So what's going on with you right now? Maybe some of you are in hiding, or you're getting a lot of dreams. So remember, it's collective. So you know your story better than anybody else. But either you're having a lot of dreams right now, or there's something that is going to be revealed to you, or you need to reveal something. It's like somebody's coming out of hiding. And I know this message has been kind of surrounding you, sort of, Pisces, with this moon card here. Yeah, either some of you, you have some secrets that need to be revealed, or this is really about you trusting your intuition at this time. Maybe you're getting a lot of, I'm getting, some of you are getting a lot of downloads and insights. Some of you are really getting a lot of messages in your dream state. Okay. If that's you, Pisces, make sure you're paying attention to what messages are coming through in your dreams. Okay. And because you have Jupiter and Neptune in your sign, this is very significant. It's like your intuition is being heightened, your psychic abilities are increasing. So trust in that. Okay. If you're feeling weird, if you're like, oh my gosh, why am I picking up on all this stuff? It's like, you know, you may be predicting things, you may be seeing things in the future, or whatever this is. It's like this prophetic stuff going on with you. Trust in what is coming towards you, all right? Especially in the dream state, because that is when your mind is not that overactive and you're not getting into that mental state of entrapment, right? Like 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords type of energy. And God and your angels, your spirit team, the 5D realm, it's like you are being told all of this information in your dream state to kind of help you to solve something, to reveal something to you, to give you guidance, additional guidance on something. Okay, so again, with this Jupiter and Neptune being in your sign here, they are both the rulers of Pisces. So, and whatever Jupiter touches, it magnifies, it expands, right? And Neptune is about illusions and dreams and imagination. So either like your creative juices are going through the roof. You are having all of these very inspiring, imaginative ideas, thoughts, something with music, something with, you know, the arts, something like that. It's like your creativity levels are really increasing here, along with your psychic abilities, along with your intuition. And Jupiter and Neptune will conjunct exactly on April 12th. So get ready for that. And also be very careful, Pisces, if there are any addictions or something, or substance abuse there lingering around. Some of you may be prone to drinking. Be careful with that, because that conjunction will magnify. It's actually starting to happen to some people, where people are training more to these types of escapism things, right? Like 7 of Cups, instead of really going within and talking to God and being in tune with our higher selves. Okay, so that somebody needs to hear that. So be very careful with that, or getting involved in too many illusions, or trying to listen too much to the outside world. Okay, trusting your intuition is going to be very, very important here. So there's also something here where maybe somebody's going through the dark night of the soul, right? With this moon card. If that's you, Pisces, you know, you will come out of this. This is part of your purging, your ascension process, okay? It's part of the awakening process. So if you are undergoing a dark night of the soul, just allow yourself to go through that. Make sure you purge out whatever you need to, but make sure you do things to raise your vibration, you know, after you're doing this purging, after you kind of hit that low point, and allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to just, you know, go through those motions, but don't get caught up in the abyss of those emotions, all right? Because that's the shadow side of the moon card, where you suppress your intuition, you suppress your emotions, and you fall further into this abyss where you can't get out, right? And it's like you're calling for help, but you're having a hard time because nobody can quote unquote hear you because you're too far down there, right? Be very careful with that. Again, with that substance abuse stuff, or drinking, or whatever addictions somebody you may have, be very, very careful with not getting caught up in that, especially with those two planets being in your sign, with Jupiter and Neptune being in your sign, okay? Allow yourself to understand that if you are going through the dark night of soul, Pisces, again, it's part of the process here. You have to release the old so that the new can come in, all right? You're kind of shedding the old Pisces, and the new one, Pisces, is starting to emerge, okay? So allow that to run its course. But again, don't get so caught up in that and think that like the worst is never gonna, what's it called? Like, don't think that this will never end, that you are in this state that you're not going to come out of, because that's not true. All right. So, for those of you undergoing the dark night of the soul, okay, just go through the process. Pray more. Again, listen to uplifting music, okay? That's really going to help you, Pisces. Pisces, you guys are you're huge music lovers. Most of you are, all right? Do that. Do something creative, all right, to help you get through this. That's really going to do wonders for you. But again, be mindful and be very careful that you don't go further into the depths of the ocean, because Pisces, you can have a tendency to do that. All right, so be mindful of that. There's something here with the divine feminine as well. Maybe there's something here about having these strong emotions, these strong feelings that have been kept hidden for your divine feminine. All right. Again, this is for some, not for all of you. And you are kind of trying to really understand these emotions, or there's somebody here who might be ready to express these hidden emotions to the divine feminine. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. All right. So see what I was talking about, where if you're going through the dark night of the soul, it's like, you know what, this sucks. Like, I can't believe I'm going through this. I'm disappointed. Why am I having to go through this? This is not an easy thing. Again, it's part of the process. It's part of your ascension process, the awakening process, your transformation. So just go with the flow here, right? And again, do things that to keep your vibration high as you're going through this. It's like, I think you guys got in your reading last week, don't conceal, don't feel thing. Don't do that. All right. You have to feel, and you have to allow yourself to do that so that you can acknowledge those feelings and just purge it out. Okay. There's no such there's no such thing as trying to hide feelings. That makes things worse for you if you do that. All right. So, stay in contemplation here. It's like the hermit also. Meditate. All right. If you feel stuck in this situation, you're not stuck. Okay. You have to meditate, and you have to utilize this energy of the Ace of Cups that you're holding in your hand right there, with the divine love of God to flow through you and to wash away, to purge all of that stuff that is kind of pent up in there that you know is not serving you. Okay, this Four of Cups energy tends to be low vibrational if you stay in it, right? This is discontentment. You're disappointed. You're weary. You're reluctant to go through this process. You're reluctant to come out of the shadows, maybe something like that. There could be something about resisting change here, or some of you may be like thinking, well, I don't have love in my life, and if I don't have that, then I don't want anything else. If that's your attitude, Pisces, you're gonna have to change that real quick, because love isn't everything. Not having a partner or not being in a relationship with someone is not going to make you happy. It's just not. All right. Somebody needs to hear that. So, you may be wondering why. It's like, especially if you're dealing with the counterpart connection and you're going through this dark night of the soul, and it's kind of like this whole connection is really wreaking havoc on me and my emotions. Why do I have to go through this? I don't want it anymore. Maybe some of you are really in the thick of it with your light counterpart journey, your twin flame journey, and you're like, I don't want to go through this because it hurts too much. It's too much for me. But it's part of the process, guys. You have to hold the vision, trust the process. It's necessary for you to go through, because you are becoming the person that God wanted you to be, but you have to go through this to kind of do all that purging. All right. Others of you, with the dreams and stuff that you're getting, it's like your hand being handed the Ace of Cups. It's like, here, Pisces, I'm giving you the solution to something. Here, I'm telling you what your life's purpose is. I'm telling you what's going to make you ultimately happy. And you're kind of like, really? Is that what it is? That's the solution to my problem? I don't know, God, because it's not like the Three of Cups that I'm used to. It's not like the life that I'm used to. I don't understand. why I have to take this cup when I really want these other things, or you don't want to take the cup from God. And it's like, I don't really think that this is going to be what's going to heal me or save me or something like that. All right. Maybe somebody's going through that. The others of you, there's a blessing coming in. Again, it has to do with the divine feminine for at least one person here. It's like before, you didn't take that cup that was handed to your divine feminine initially, and there's some sort of regret here, and now God is giving you another chance to take this cup from the divine feminine, and now you've taken it, because in this version here of the Four of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups now in your hand. You took it. You're taking it this time, and you're meditating on it. You are thanking God. Okay, God, you gave me this other opportunity to take the cup because I didn't take it before. I'm taking it now. And I am getting to this center where I'm going to trust in this cup that God gave me. And this has to do with renewal, rejuvenation. It also has to do with the true love here with this cup. This is the agape stuff that's in this cup, all right? And now you are listening to your intuition more so than you did. And your intuition, the dreams that you were having was saying, hey, Pisces, take the cup. You're being given the second chance. I'm seeing Ace of Pentacles with this too, or the Judgment card. And you've been heeding the call. You've been getting the messages, the signs and synchronicities, and God's saying, take this, Pisces. You have a second chance at this. And this time around, for some of you, not all of you, you've taken the cup. And it's like this person, you're giving thanks to God for allowing God to give you this other opportunity. And you're being grateful for this. Now that God gave you a second opportunity to take it this time around, you saw that this was a huge opportunity, that this Ace of Cups was not going to come to you again. And you now took it this time. All right. You were feeling stuck before, wondering what this Ace of Cups was. And now that you understand it, because of your heightened intuition, because of what God has been showing you, you're more in tune with your divine feminine side, which is intuition here. And all those dreams that you've been getting has been telling you what this cup really is about. It's your destiny. It was meant for you. This is a blessing from God. And now you've taken it. Right? And there's the Strength card right there. You took the cup. Now you're having the strength to get out of this stuck energy because you didn't want to take it before. You're having a lot more compassion now. You're really in tune with your feminine side here, Pisces, because compassion has to do with divine feminine quality that a feminine exhibits, all right? And of course, feminine, it can be masculine, or I mean male or female, right? Because feminine and masculine energies are energies. They're not gender-based. So you're having this courage and confidence to take this cup now that you understand what this Ace of Cups is, what this love is, what this blessing is to you. And you're having a lot more compassion for yourself, for your feminine, for other people, whatever this is. And there's a lot of healing that was done here. This cup that you took has renewed you, rejuvenated you, and it's really helped you build your strength, your courage, your confidence. It's helped you to recover from literal illnesses, recover from this poor mental state, recover from hopelessness, that type of stuff is what I'm hearing. And on top of that, for those who are going through the dark night of the soul and you're like, I don't want this, it's building strength and resilience, okay? It's helping you to have compassion for the connection that you are in. It's helping you to again, purge everything out so that it doesn't, decrease your strength. It doesn't make you weaker. It doesn't lower your spiritual strength. Okay. This whole process, Pisces, is to build it. Because when you are preparing for your life's mission, you have to have this enormous spiritual strength like the King of Wands. because the brighter your light gets, the more you are attacked by the devil and by other people. All right. It happens. It's happened to me. But until you go through this process and you purge out what needs to be purged out, and that 5D self starts to emerge within you, you start to align yourself with it, that is where that spiritual strength comes from. All right. This is why for some of you are going through this. Oh, well, as I was talking about the devil, it's at the top of the deck. Pisces, for those of you who are going through the dark night of the soul here, the devil's trying to keep you in that abyss, okay? Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Like I was saying before, the brighter your light gets, the more you ascend, the more the devil wants to come after you. Okay? I said it happened to me, and it could be a scary thing, but look, you have to trust in what divine is putting you towards. All right? He's trying to move you away from this guy right here to help you break those chains that you've been bound to by the 3D world, by materialism, by things that are not for your highest good. All right? You are purging out a lot of this darkness about you, the shadow side. All right? Facing your fears and saying goodbye to, you know, that part of you that is not really who you are. I talked about addictions and obsessions, okay? Be very careful with this because of Jupiter, Neptune being in your sign. And the fact that we're getting closer and closer to that conjunction. Make sure you start purging away all of these toxic things, these obsessions, these addictions, all right? You are letting this go. Even the 3D world, materialism, right? It's like, this sucks. I really want to do this, but it's part of the process, Pisces. It's part of the process. This guy cannot be in your energetic space if you want the light to come in, if you want the blessings and miracles to appear in your life. This has got to be cleared out. And sure, we all have a shadow side, but it's a matter of us, like, not allowing the shadow side, the dark, to consume us. We need to allow the light, right? Even the light of the moon to illuminate who we really are and to kind of shine brightly on that darkness to push it out of our system. Okay? So don't let this energy consume you. If anything, you transmute the dark into light. That is part of the self-transformation process. There's the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this could very well be like an addiction. I'm going to say it, an addiction to sex or addiction to porn. That may be for a couple of you. This is a very highly sexual individual, and this talks about sex, okay? It could be a strong addiction to that. That somebody needs to hear that. Somebody is purging this out, all right? For others of you, with the whole taking the cup and from the divine feminine and like preparing to reveal emotions or something like that to the divine feminine, you have this very strong desire to go after this or to communicate with the divine feminine, to take action. It's taking the risk. Like, you have this really, really strong desire to maybe visit the divine feminine, travel to his or her house, or like show up there and be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to tell the divine feminine or whoever this is to their face how I actually feel. Again, you're contemplating how you're going to do this because you've taken the cup now, and now you want to deliver the cup to the feminine. You could very well be feeling very strong sexual energies here for the feminine, Pisces, but apparently you are meditating on this, and you are trying to balance that out and not let these strong passions for the feminine to take over. That's also the energy of the Strength card, right? Resisting the temptation to when you come back to the feminine, you're making sure that when you are in their energy, you're in their space, that you're not going to have this feeling of like lust or these strong sexual energies, like you want to jump on their face type of thing anymore. You're really going to get to center, and this is taming the beast within. Okay, this is why you are in this like contemplation, meditative state, because you're like, I have to think about what this connection is. It's about the love. It's that, yes, I have strong attraction, strong passion for my feminine here, or it could be the masculine, right? But I'm getting feminine because this is feminine energy. I have this for the feminine, but I have to make sure that I restrain myself when I come forward. Taming the beast again, okay? Wow. I was not expecting that, but yeah, somebody's ready to communicate for sure. Communicate the truth. There's somebody's getting ready, but it's like this passion that you have, this longing, this yearning for your feminine is getting so strong, and it's like you're so magnetically attracted to this feminine here, Pisces, and it's like, I have to say something. I can't keep these emotions in any longer. I'm going to explode. All right. But you're also understanding that with this strong sexual energy towards the feminine and having this passion, you are trying to make sure you stay centered. You stay centered and you don't give in to that when you see the feminine, when you talk to the feminine. You're also trying to refrain from communicating with just like sexual messages, okay? Because maybe you did that before, or your person did that before. That's what I'm getting with this. So let's see what the obstacle is. If the Knight of Wands comes out with the Devil, that would be funny. What is the obstacle for Pisces with this situation? Ah, okay. We have fire energy, but it's Five of Wands. Okay, the obstacle here is the challenge is a couple of things, Pisces. It's beating yourself up for what happened in the past, or beating yourself up for not saying anything to the feminine before, not expressing your emotions, or being in the dark the whole time, hiding your feelings, hiding away from somebody, okay? It could be that, because this is self-sabotage. This is internal conflict, all right? So maybe the reason why you held it for so long and you didn't take the cup before was because you might have been afraid to tell the truth to this person because you were afraid of conflict. Because Pisces, some of you tend to be very scared of conflict. Like you don't want to come forward, or you don't want to stir up the pot. You know, what's that thing called with the apple cart? You guys know what I'm talking about. It's not destroying the apple cart. It's shaking up the apple cart. I don't know. You guys know. You guys know. I'm in some crazy ass channeling mode, and I don't know what the whole phrase with the apple cart is, but you guys know what I'm talking about because you're smart. So you could have very well had this issue with actually being afraid of conflict and saying, man, you know what? I've kept this in for so long. I've hidden my feelings for so long. I'm gonna come forward now. What if there's an altercation? What if we start arguing, or there's more misunderstandings? And it doesn't go well. But remember, your thoughts create your reality here, Pisces. So don't get caught up in that, and don't beat yourself up either for not saying something to somebody, for hiding something from somebody, okay? It's just that you weren't ready. You had to come to terms with what this love is, this Ace of Cups was, and understand it better so that you could have a clearer understanding of what this situation was, or what this love was really about, okay? What your feminine was about. There's also something here about you misunderstood what the cup was. Right? That could very well be it. Getting all these dreams, these signs and synchronicities, your intuition kept telling you, hey, Pisces, take the cup, take the cup, take the cup. This is a blessing from God. And you're like, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But then for some of you, you took it and you realized what that cup was. that it was a blessing from God, that your feminine was a blessing for God, that that job, that opportunity, whatever this is for you, was a blessing from God. And before, that obstacle was like you had a conflict with wondering what the heck this cup really was. And you misunderstood it. But that's okay. Because once you really started to really listen to your intuition, you became more comfortable with what God was showing you. And some of you were getting bombarded with signs and synchronicities about what this was that God was giving you. Okay. So yeah, with this Five of Wands, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck now, this is Aquarian energy. There was a lack of faith. Okay. There's a lack of faith here. You're holding back. Being a little bit reckless, maybe. Impulsive. Okay. A lot of chaos going on in your life, perhaps. People vying for your attention. A lot of things going on in your world, and you're like not knowing what is coming where. It's like the Eight of Wands are shooting at you, except you've got five. Maybe you're dealing with five people who are vying for your attention in all different directions, and you're trying to keep the peace here. It could be that, right? Maybe the challenge was that there was a lot going on in your life and you were trying to handle everything. Or people are trying to keep you from moving to the next phase of your journey, or people are trying to get your attention while you're going through this purging process. Or again, it could be even with the Dark Night of the Soul here. Somebody here is really beating themselves up for what they did to someone in their earlier life, or with their feminine, or whatever this is. You got to stop beating yourself up if you're doing that, Pisces. Things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And especially if you're involved in this light counterpart journey, this is part of the process. Believe it or not, it's a shitty process, guys, but it is necessary to clear all of that dark energy out. All right? So don't beat yourself up for what you did or what you didn't do. Forgive yourself, Pisces. We all make mistakes. God knows exactly what went on with whatever this is, Pisces. Allow him to try to help you to come to terms with that and clear that out of your system. You can't hold back. All right? You have to have faith that whatever conflict or challenge or argument you had with somebody, whatever you did in your past, you have to let that go. You have to have faith and trusting in what God is doing with you, Pisces. God is working through you. He's working with you. He's always there. He's never left you. He's never forsaken you. He's never abandoned you. But you just got to have that faith and trust in the process, and allow yourself to go through the emotions again, and so that you can come out on the other side more victorious. So you can come on the other side at a higher elevation, at a higher vibration. You also cannot give in to what other people are telling you. Some of you are allowing others to hold you back from moving forward. People are trying to keep you down, Pisces. Don't let these people keep you down. If they're trying to do that, okay, you're dealing with these battles with these people, they're not there to support you. Okay? They're here to hinder your progress. So some of you got to cut these cords. And again, if you're beating yourself up for stuff, Maybe you're beating yourself up for being reckless, impulsive. You're beating yourself up because, damn it, I didn't take the cup. I didn't listen to God. Like, now look what I got myself into. Foolish. You're beating yourself up because you acted like a fool before. Stop. There's no need for that. You said I acted like a fool because I didn't take the damn cup when I didn't realize what it was. Pisces, if you're resonating with this, it's because you didn't realize what this was. God wanted you to really see it and to feel it and to be grateful, like I said, with the guy holding the cup that we saw the Four of Cups card. Showing gratitude. He was showing gratitude. You're showing gratitude to God now that you see this for what it is. As long as you do that, Pisces, you're in the clear. You're going to be fine. You have to maintain that faith, though, that everything's going to be fine. Don't kill yourself over the fact that you were holding back and you held your emotions in for all this time and you didn't embrace the unknown and you didn't jump in and do it. This is now the time for you, if you're out of this dark night of the soul, Pisces, to go forth and conquer, to take that leap of faith. Just jump in and do it. Embrace the unknown. Know that God is with you all the way. God is bringing you to something new. And that goes for those also who are going through this dark night of the soul. You're purging all this stuff out to go through a new cycle of your awakening process, a new phase of your journey. That's how it works. So make sure that you really maintain that faith in God, in yourself, in the connection, or whatever this is that you need to have faith in. But it's really about having unwavering faith in God. God knows what He's doing. And don't let anybody bring you down. Don't let anyone tell you not to go on this path, not to move forward with this. This is between you and God, okay? You're going to go into this without any fear. God has already been showing you this. It's okay to take the leap of faith. It's okay to go move on to the next phase of your journey because it's going to be a beautiful one. I'm seeing this rainbow here. Maybe rainbow is significant for you. Maybe a sign. It's peace. It's the godsend. It's the blessing. God is going to carry you through this. He's giving you that pathway because it's part of your destiny. Wow. Knight of Cups. Here's your energy here. Yep. Some of you act like a fool. You're beating yourself up, or you were beating yourself up because you broke somebody's heart, that you were canceling on people. You were just driven by attraction and affection, or you were like this lover boy or lover girl type of energy. Again, there's strong sexual energies with this too. You were beating yourself up because you took advantage of this individual and you got what you wanted and you left, and you were just driven by the attraction to this person, but you didn't really see who this person was on the inside. You judged a book by its cover. You judged this person by their appearance. Same thing. You didn't really look within, but then you started to realize that this person was different from everybody else. And you're like, shit. I broke the heart of the person that God sent to me, is what I just heard. Again, don't beat yourself up for that. You didn't know, okay? You didn't know. Just like for me, when I met my counterpart, I had no freaking clue. But then God revealed a lot of stuff to me. And I got into a phase where, like, why did I allow this to happen? Why did I not see this sooner? It was because God didn't want you to see it sooner, Pisces. It's part of the contract. It's part of what God wanted you to go through, to have more of an appreciation for this connection, for whatever this blessing it was that God gave to you, to have more gratitude for this journey, for this process. The heart had to be broken in order for it to be saved, in order for it to fully heal. That's why our hearts get broken, guys. So don't beat yourself up about this. Others of you, it could very well be not trusting your intuition, not following your heart, right? Or it could be for all of you. Not following your heart has been a challenge. You had an issue with trusting your intuition. It's here. But some of you are starting to do that now. Some of you are still having a hard time with that. Follow your heart. You guys are very psychic and very intuitive. Trust in that. You guys have a gift. Go after what it is that you want. What is your heart desiring? You go after that. And some of you didn't do that, but that's okay. It might have been scary for you. It might have been, I don't know what the heck this is. Maybe you thought you followed your heart before and you got burned. Whatever this could be, right? But again, the heartbreak, they're necessary. As crappy as that sounds, it is necessary for us to be saved, for us to heal. Otherwise, we're not going to be appreciative of what true love is. We won't. We won't be appreciative of the blessings that God gives us if we don't actually acknowledge and accept the pain and suffering that we've gone through because of heartbreak. That's King of Cups energy. He gains a lot of wisdom through pain and suffering. This is right before he gets to the King. All right. Some of you wished you could have gone on your journey sooner to find your holy grail, to take the cup. Some of you are a little bit, the challenge might be, I want to follow my heart, but my heart has to deal with creativity and doing things that I love and dealing, I want a career in music. I want a career in the digital arts. I want a career in composing. I want a career in doing my artwork, drawing, painting, singing, whatever this is, theater. Okay? Could be a lot of stuff. But now's the time to really go after that. If it makes your heart sing, Pisces, then you should go follow what your heart is singing about. Okay? Man, the water sign readings for me have been something else. Let's see what the lesson is that you're learning from this situation. I don't know what I've tapped into, guys. I really don't. Honestly, when I talk about the psychic abilities and intuition being heightened, I think that's what's happened to me the past few days. I woke up very different this morning. I felt like I went through, I woke up in a different dimension. I don't know. But my readings have been very different. Let's see what the lesson here is for you, Pisces. Okay. Didn't I talk about Seven of Cups? Not getting caught up in the fantasy, the escapism, all right? Be very careful with getting into these addictions, these obsessions, trying to escape the real world. It's like, don't get caught in that, Pisces. Some of you were choosing the cups that were full of poison instead of choosing the Ace of Cups, the true blessing that God gave you. And again, some of you, you're really listening to your intuition and the dreams that you're getting, because that Four of Cups, and I don't know where it went. Let me see if God's going to show me where it is. But that Four of Cups, though, some of you took the cup. You finally took the cup. It's like, I don't want to be in hiding anymore. I don't want to hide this. I want to follow my heart. I want to do what I want to do. I'm going to take this cup, dagnammit. Okay, oops. I'm trying to look for the Four of Cups, guys, and I'm trying to put this in the camera, but yeah. Some of you are actually finally taking the cup. And you were kind of beating yourself up before because you didn't take it initially. But you know what, guys? If you've taken the cup now, you're good. All right? Just continue to trust what your intuition tells you. Continue to follow your heart, all right? That's what God has always wanted you to do. They don't want you getting caught. God doesn't want you getting caught up in the 3D world here. You already know that it wasn't serving you, Pisces. Is this shiny object syndrome. Ooh, this cup looks good. Oh man, look at that cup. That one's shinier than the other one. Let me go take that. But you knew, Pisces, you knew deep down inside that that was not the cup you were supposed to be taking. You knew, but you did it anyway. Here's the Knight again. I'm pulling this out. You weren't listening to your heart. Here it is. You got caught up with temptation, shiny object syndrome, wishful thinking, even thinking, this cup, really? Is this what I'm supposed to be taking? Is that really going to be my fulfillment? Is that what's going to bring me ultimate bliss and happiness? And you didn't think that it was. You thought it was a joke. You thought it was an illusion. There's no way. And you didn't take it before, but now you took it. Or you're now going to take it. And because you see this for what it is now. And you're saying, thank you, God, for helping me to see this, for illuminating the truth about what this cup is. Being grateful. Feeling enormously blessed by this cup that God gave you, that you finally took. The lesson is, all that glitters isn't gold, Pisces. Money doesn't bring you happiness or power. Casual relationships, just picking, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go take this cup from this person. There's nothing in it, but whatever. I'm just going to have a fling. I'm going to have fun, whatever. That's for somebody. I'm going to take this job because it makes a lot of money, but it makes me miserable. But, you know, I have this house, I have this car, I have this status. No. You picked so many cups, Pisces, in life, and you realize you're throwing them back into this pile of money, and you're like, I don't want this anymore. And the dragon's like, I told you not to take the cup, Pisces. That's kind of like your shadow side, the dark side of you, getting caught up at these fantasies, the temptations, the illusions, like escapism. This could also very well be that you were escaping feeling these true emotions here with the Moon card. There's some serious emotions with the Moon card here. You didn't want to feel. You didn't want to trust your intuition because you thought it was going to steer you in the wrong direction. Maybe some of you, I did say drinking. This is a drinking card. This is addiction to drinking. Maybe this is going through you right now, or you're going through this right now, or you stopped doing this. It's addiction to sex and to porn too, okay? It's drugs, substance abuse, buying things, gambling, having casual relationships. Like, again, I'm not judging, guys. Please do not assume that I'm judging. I'm just throwing stuff out that they want me to say. Again, we all have these vices, all right? I'm not berating anybody. I'm not beating anybody up here. But it's okay, all right? Materialism. If you guys already know, that was my vice here. I got caught up in the shiny object syndrome, like literally material things. I had a problem. And I'm not going to lie to you guys about that. It's actually in my chart. It was part of my karma that I had to clear. Okay? So I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. This was also a lesson for me too. That the material world was not going to bring me my happiness. That me chasing after love, chasing after dudes, or trying to be in a relationship was not going to fulfill me. I had to find the fulfillment within. This is you finding fulfillment outside of yourself, not within yourself. Finding happiness outside of you instead of within you. This is what this is. This is also procrastination. Some of you were beating yourselves up because you procrastinated on not taking the cup, but now you've taken it. Again, all that glitters isn't gold, Pisces. That's a huge lesson that you had to learn, or you are learning now. Don't beat yourself up because you kept taking the cups of poison, all right? It was just part of your path. It was part of your soul contract, part of your karmic contracts. You had to go through it to learn some huge lessons. Again, that all that glitters isn't gold. That the world outside of you is not going to fulfill you. It's the world within you. It's you finding your own joy and happiness from within. What God gives you. Not with what the 3D world gives you. Okay? And the Two of Pentacles is the bottom of the deck here. I know I have all the cards here, but I made sure that the bottom of the deck still stayed intact, kind of, sort of. But here's the Two of Cups. You going back and forth. Wait. Let me pick this cup. No, then your intuition says, Pisces, don't pick that cup. But you picked it anyway. Going back and forth. Wishy-washy. The procrastination. Should I take the cup of God? Or should I take the cup of man? It's like the cup of man and the cup of God. One of the pentacles is the cup of God. The other one is the cup of man. Let's just put it that way. All right. And you went back and forth. But then you kept picking the cup that man was giving you. That the 3D world was giving you. And you're like, no. Shit, that wasn't the right cup. And you did it again. Shit, that wasn't the right cup. It was repetitive. You guys went through this cycle. But now you understand with this infinity symbol. See, some of you are twin flames. You are counterparts here. You started to realize what this connection was about. And you stopped second guessing yourself. You stopped doubting your intuition. When your intuition knew, Pisces, that whatever you were choosing from this vault right here was not the right thing for your highest good. And maybe some of you got caught up in listening to people, because Seven of Cups is listening to others too in the outside world. No, Pisces, you should date this person. Pisces, you should take that job. Pisces, you should have this career. Pisces, you should take that cup. This is best for you. Even maybe some people you were dating. Pisces, there's somebody here who was forcing you to drink or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Pisces, you'll feel better if you have this beer, if you have this wine, if you drink yourself to death. Like, no, I don't know who the hell's telling you that. You got to cut that person out of your life. Pisces, this is what you should be doing. And let me tell you, Pisces, I love you guys dearly. I do. But you know what is a vice of yours? You guys look at your friends as enemies and enemies as friends. That is a big thing that Pisces has a complex with. That is a huge challenge for Pisceans. You think somebody who's in your corner is there to help you, but they're the ones who've been telling you to pick the wrong cup. Illusions, okay? And then the people who were really here to be in your corner, to support you, to love you unconditionally, you look at them like, wait a minute, there's that, I don't know about that. There's devil energy surrounding that person. That's what you guys, some of you guys tend to get caught up in. But some of you are starting to realize that now. You're starting to really trust your intuition more and listening to God more. Not going back and forth and continuing to pick the wrong cup. And some of you have been procrastinating, prioritizing what is most important to you. You've been procrastinating because you kept going back and forth whether you revealing your emotions or saying something or coming out of hiding was going to be the right thing for you to do, and you know that it is. You procrastinated because you like, I screwed up before. Why would this person want to take me back? Why would my divine feminine want to take me back when I fucked it up? I'm going to say it that way. All right. But again, lesson, Pisces. You're learning that lesson now, or you have learned this lesson and it was a huge lesson for you. And you are not going to do that again because you learned the hard way. That's what God wants us to do. We learn the hard way so we don't repeat the same mistakes. So we don't get into this procrastination mode and we get into this conundrum of going back and forth and not trusting in the decisions that we really want to make. This is underneath the Two of Pentacles. You have been told by God what to do, and you kept going back and forth on it because you were still doubting a little bit of what your gut was telling you, or maybe even what your dreams were telling you. And it has to do with trying to avoid conflict. You're afraid of being misunderstood. You're being afraid of altercation, of conflict. You're afraid somebody's going to, fight with you and be like, what the hell are you coming in here now for this? No, Pisces. God's been telling you that that's not going to happen. Your dreams have been telling you that's not going to happen. Your intuition is so on point, Pisces. You know that what your shadow side of yourself is thinking is going to happen is not going to happen. Learning from your mistakes, your karmic lessons here. Again, stop choosing the wrong cup. Stop listening to other people and what is best for you, Pisces. Especially if they're getting you to do things that are just like low vibrational, you have to cut those people out. If you're still dealing with people like that, okay, stop going back and forth. You know some of these people are not for you. You know these cups of poison are not for you. Pisces, drop those things. Cut those people out of your life. Listen to what God is telling you. Wake up. Wake up, Pisces. This outside world, some of you got caught up in. You know it is not for your highest good. These people, these friendships, these relationships. Some of you were in toxic relationships or are still in them. You gotta cut yourself free from those. Okay? You need to follow your heart, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You are the most intuitive sign out of all the zodiac, Pisces. The most psychic. But a lot of you have had issues with really trusting that. You know what ultimately makes you happy. You have to go follow that. You have to go after that. You know what that is, Pisces. Okay? You know this life of living in materialism, 3D world, escapism, it's not for you. It's not going to make your life any better. It's not going to bring you what your heart's really desiring. It won't. If you're still trying to escape, Pisces, it's not going to help you. And be very, very careful with the drinking, with the addictions, with the substance abuse, with the drugs, all of that other stuff. Be very, very careful. I did talk about the Seven of Cups well before it came out. Let's see what guidance we have for you. It's not going to... You can't escape your feelings, Pisces. You can't. You cannot suppress them with addictions and obsessions either. Or even just like trying to go have casual relationships and stuff like that. It's not going to work for you. You can't keep running, Pisces. It's like you're running on a treadmill. You think you're running away from something, but you're in the same place. There's no point in trying to run. Creativity. What was I talking about? Number 4. Bottom of the deck is boundaries. Yep. You got to set some boundaries, Pisces. Really start listening to what your intuition's telling you to do and what not to do. Ladies, mantle enhances fertility, feminine healing, and a connection to the divine feminine. Carnelian promotes creativity and fertility. Creativity is not just something that is nice to have in your life. Creativity is your birthright and is also one of the most basic drives in human beings. Sadly, our culture does not value creativity and views it as an indulgent pastime. Heal your creative self by falling into the arms of the divine feminine. Well, if I can't make that any more clear... I am a creative being and actively feed my creative self through the arts and through nature. I express my creative being with passion and confidence. See? Follow your heart, Pisces. You are incredibly creative beings. Go do that stuff. Whatever this is. I talked about it with the Knight of Cups. Don't let that hold you back. If you want to make that a career, go do it. Don't listen to what everybody else is telling you. You can't make that a career, Pisces. You're not going to be successful, Pisces. Screw that. Screw all of that. You guys are incredibly gifted. You are incredibly creative. Use that to your advantage. That is one of the blessings that God has given you. Don't let it go to waste. Boundaries. The first card in the deck. Yarrow helps establish and defend healthy boundaries, strengthens the aura and sense of self, and heals energetic wounds. Amber reinforces boundaries. Creating clear boundaries is necessary for maintaining good emotional, physical, and spiritual health. If your sense of identity is weak or if you need to heal energetic wounds, establishing boundaries is vital. Defend your right to thrive like a warrior serving the divine spark that resides within you. I have a right to autonomy and independence. No one controls me without my permission. I know who I am. That's why I was getting very strongly. There's somebody who's trying to control you. Somebody keeps getting you to messes, into poor situations that's not for your highest good. Friends, even. I said you look at friends as enemies and enemies as friends, Pisces. You know who you need to cut out of your life, Pisces. It's time to do that now. Set those boundaries right here. No one controls you without your permission. No one. It's like somebody's leading you to a cave of wonders. And it's like, oh, you know what, Pisces? Look, have all of this treasure and stuff. We all know, well, most of us know what the story of Aladdin with the Cave of Wonders, right? You touch anything but the lamp, you're a goner. Well, with the exception of Aladdin, but Aladdin's the chosen one, right? It's like somebody, it's like Jafar, that old man. He's leading you to the Cave of Wonders, and you're like, ooh, shiny object syndrome. And then you turn into a boo, and then you touch that red gem, and then it's all over. It's like some people are acting like that. They're posing as people that they're not, Pisces, right? The old man, when really they're that sinister, manipulative Jafar. That's what some of you are dealing with. And they're leading you to that Cave of Wonders thinking that you're going to be like, okay, cool, this is going to work out. And blam, you get blindsided, you get bamboozled, and it's downhill from there. You guys gotta wake up, Pisces. Again, I'm hearing it again. All that glitters isn't gold. Let's see what other guidance we have for you. And yeah, see what happens? You go into the cave. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a pile of gold with the golden chalices, but there's a dragon there. Turn around, Pisces. You don't need any of that stuff. That dragon is either going to bite your head off, it's going to burn your head off. One of the two, or all of the above. All right. Let's see what guidance we have for you. This is a very interesting reading. Woo! I am really tapped into something, guys. It's like I'm on a spiritual high or some shit. I don't know. We have the spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. See, you're protected. All right? Go talk to spirit. Go talk to God to support you. They are here for you. Safe and happy travel. Protection from harm when journeying. See, when you're undergoing this dark night of the soul and your ascension, your journey, your counterpart journey, you are protected. You are safe. Nothing's going to happen, but you have to do your part, Pisces, with regards to not getting caught up in temptations. The devil's trying to get you away from what God wants for you. Don't let that happen. Dragonfly, you bring light to this world. You absolutely do, Pisces. You're a child of God. You're a child of light here, all right? Shine your light. Don't let anybody dim it, especially the devil here. You have a really, really significant purpose here this lifetime. Love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. See, when you clear all of this stuff, you shine your light, you illuminate your light here, you're going to attract your person. You will get into alignment with them. Look what's underneath this. Maybe IG are significant to you. Maybe their initials or something meaningful to you. I don't know. They wanted me to point that out. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. See? Luck is on your side. God is always with you. As I said, some of you may have felt that God abandoned you, but he never did. He never did. He's even with you through this dark night of the soul that some of you are going through, okay? I mean, when I went through that, when I came out on the other side, it was complete renewal. It's like that star card. It's just amazing how different I felt after that. And I started to realize why I went through that phase. It was to purge out that fears that I had, the shadow side of myself. They were helping me to transmute the dark into light. You guys need that in preparation for what you're going to be doing for your life's purpose. What's the new moon in Aries bringing you? Oh, when I talk about surrendering to God, going to God, again, surrender to the divine, the full moon. Purging, releasing is what the full moon is about. And look, we now have a new moon. A new start is coming, new moon. What was I saying? Purging and releasing the old so that the new could come in. This is what this new moon in Aries is going to be doing. And Aries is ruled by Mars. You guys are really going to be going after it and having that drive and action. You're going to feel completely different, just like I was saying, after you go through this purging process, okay? For those of you who are going through the dark night of the soul, and for others of you who are going to reveal your feelings, or you're going to stop procrastinating and communicating your feelings to your divine feminine, you're going to have that faith. You're going to let go and let God, and like, you know that God has your back here. You know a new start is coming. You know there are new beginnings here. This is a very auspicious card. Okay? It's going to be brand new for you. Let's look at the full moon card here. right. Full moon. Surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. See the moon card. They're very likely close to the surface no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, Pisces, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. I am getting the answers I need. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. See? Stop beating yourself up about the past. Let it go. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon, and pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Love it. New moon. New moon. A new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again, and in some way, rewind. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be that on a newer, better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. I'll see it when I believe it. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past again. The new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to other worlds. There you have it. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Don't give up on your dreams, okay? I was talking about following your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. Right there. There's a new start for all of you. There's a lot more hope here. Having more faith, right? Just give it to God. Right there. Okay? Just give it to God. You will get through this. Let's see what's going on with love and relationships for you. And remember, Pisces, it could be familial, could be with co-workers, with neighbors, can be with friends, right? Trust your gut on this. Let's see what's going on with love and relationships for Pisces. Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Frigid. Did you guys get this last week? Chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy, situation needs time to thaw. Okay, either you are feeling cold-hearted, not happy, Pisces, or you're dealing with somebody who's like this, okay? You need to thaw out, again. Yeah, 4 cups energy. You're not happy with the way things are going. Again, for those people with the dark night of the soul, it's like you're enclosed in this space. You are, what did I say before? You don't want to talk to anybody. Yeah, this is Four of Cups energy. Like, I don't want anything. I'm discontent. I'm disappointed with how things are going. Again, process this, purge this out. It's showing up again. If somebody left you out in the cold, you got to overcome this. There's a reason for that too, Pisces. And maybe if you left somebody out of the cold, you got to release that too. You need to, yeah, you guys got this last time with that Ice Queen. You got to follow that frozen heart here. Bottom of the deck is It's a Plan. Getting asked out, text message or call with intent to date, tentative plans, making, solidifying a plan. Some of you may have been asked out and somebody canceled on you. Okay, that's for some of you, not for all of you. And it made you feel like this, like what the hell? You got iced out. You're not happy with this. And maybe you said something to somebody and you texted them or messaged them and they were very cold to you. Okay? Or something happened on a particular date, because there's a heart circled here on a Monday. Could be a Monday. Depends on where the week starts. All right? Something happened on a particular date and this person got upset or something didn't happen. And they were cold to you or you were cold to them. It depends on how your situation. And somebody is definitely not happy. Okay. Now, I'm also getting... yeah. It's like somebody received a message and you weren't happy with it. It's like somebody gave you a cup and you didn't take it. Something happened on a particular date. Could have been a birthday. And you acted in a way that you ended up beating up yourself over last time, or beating up yourself over afterwards, because you didn't realize that whatever cup you were being given, or somebody gave you a gift, or somebody did something for you, or said something nice to you or whatever, you didn't take it, and you were not happy with whatever happened on that date or whatever message you got, okay? Or this is your person. And then you realize later that you should have been more grateful and appreciative of it. Your intuition was always telling you about this person, that this was a genuine person, that they were honest with you, that they were very cordial, they were very compassionate, very kind. And you may have taken advantage of their kindness, and I think I said that before. And you kind of shunned them out, or they shunned you out. And yeah, you were not happy with something that happened on a date. Or maybe it was a literal date, but it could have been a date on this calendar. And you're realizing now that that was not how you should have acted. And that could be why you were beating yourself up. And we saw the Knight of Cups back here, right? That was like canceled events. Or maybe you were the one who kept canceling events. Maybe you would make a plan and you would break it. That is what the Knight of Cups does in the reverse, the shadow side of the Knight of Cups. He cancels events. He breaks people's hearts. He breaks promises. Okay? Gets all in, oh, hey, let's go do this. You know, being all romantic and nice. Let's go hang out, or we'll do this together, whatever. And then they turn around. Ooh, that lightning is awesome. Then they turn around and they say, oh, nope, never mind. Somebody got cold feet. is what I just heard. Ah, thank you, Spirit. There's also another message here. Somebody has a date planned with your person, and you're procrastinating. You go back and forth with the Two of Pentacles because you get cold feet. But what is the reading telling you here, Pisces? This is for somebody to hear. We have this. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck, as it says. Your dreams are about to come true. There's a new start coming. You have to trust in God. You have to let whatever this doubt is, whatever this fear is, the fear, conflict, whatever, give it to God, okay? You know intuitively that the worst is not going to happen. So somebody's getting cold feet with asking somebody on a date. The lesson, you got to stop procrastinating, Pisces. This is also about contacting the person too. Okay. You can't hide anymore. You can't hide your feelings anymore. You have to say something, and there's something about you or your person setting up a date or an event to talk about things. But somebody's been getting cold feet here. And it could be all the other stuff that I said too, okay? But if somebody made a date with you or set up a plan with you and they backed out, let it go. It happened for a reason. Okay? It happened for a reason. There was some temptation here. It looked solid. It looked like, ooh, shiny object. Oh, this looks cool. And then it didn't turn out to be that way. Okay. Let that go. Top of the deck, you got screwed over. Not interested, leaving quickly, in trouble, getting shafted, horizontal jogging, telling someone off. Yep. Either you told somebody off with whatever happened on this date or birthday or the actual event that you went to, some plan that was made. Yeah, somebody got shafted, or you shafted them. Or you were not interested. You were not happy with whatever happened on this date. Like on a particular day of the week or day of the month or something like this. Or something about you were not happy with the text message that you got, or the communication that you received. Okay. Again, there's also something about somebody set something up and they backed out on it. Okay. Either you did that, Pisces, or somebody did that to you. Or somebody keeps doing that, leaving quickly, keep getting shafted. This is breaking commitments, canceling events, breaking promises. That's this right here. The Knight of Cups can definitely be all like romantic and this like attractive and just try to entice somebody, and then he could very well just cancel it. It's kind of like, let me throw the bait, and then the fish is about to eat the worm, and then you just pull the rod out, right? Or something like that. You know what I mean? That was a poor analogy, but whatever. You get the point. Okay. You may be thinking, see, with the cold feet, you may be afraid if you ask this person out that they're going to tell you to screw yourself. Okay? Somebody's thinking this, that I'm not interested in you anymore. You might get the shaft because maybe you're thinking you're going to get your karma again because you gave somebody the shaft. You told somebody you weren't interested, and you were the one who left quickly, like Knight of Swords. Pew! Bye. You told someone off before, Pisces. You're afraid when you ask them out or talk to them again or reveal something that they're going to tell you off. That they're going to screw you over. They're going to tell you, screw you, Pisces. I'm not interested. Screw that. Whatever happened, it happened in the past. I'm not dealing with this. That may be very well. Or someone's going to be not happy with this. that may be why you're getting cold feet. That's for somebody here. This is for the person who's been planning this date for a while or planning to communicate with your divine feminine or your person for a while. You are, there's a problem with getting cold feet because you're afraid this is going to happen. You're afraid this is going to happen. Shy, nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe. Second guess. Stop second guessing this, Pisces. You already know that that is not going to happen. If it's causing you to get into this cold feet state. Okay? And again, for the others of you, somebody screwed you over, or they said, you know, this date didn't turn out the way it was supposed to be, and you weren't happy about it, let it go. Let it go, Pisces. There's no need to get caught up in this nonsense, okay? You have inner work to do. Focus on yourself. Don't get caught up in somebody standing you up or telling you off or screwing you over. Just heal from that. Purge that out. Purge it out, okay? I think I've said my piece here. All right, Pisces. Hopefully this helped you. You guys know the drill. If you'd like more insight to this reading, you can by all means book a personal or have a live session with me. We could even do a live reading if you want. You just say in the text box, I want a live, you book the live reading, but you say, can we have a reading about this? We can do that too. It's not just coaching, right? You want to reach out to me for whatever reason you feel compelled to do so. My email's in the description box. If you would like to sign up for a Capella membership, I have those too. That's to give you more guidance on your healing, your spiritual growth, help you deal with what's blocking you, what you need to heal for that month, messages from your higher self. It depends on the tier that you buy, daily guidance videos and unlimited access to that stuff, and healing meditations. They're great meditations, guys. Different tiers, different levels have different perks. Some have discounts to everything that I offer on my website, access to live, members only lives, things like that, freebies for those in certain tiers, whether it's a gift or a free reading or something. Anyway, if you're interested in that, you can cancel at any time, by the way. It's not a contract. You're not obligated to keep that membership. If you feel like it doesn't work for you, or you feel like you've gotten what you needed out of the membership, feel free to cancel whenever you want, okay? It's very, very simple to do so. But if you're interested in signing up for a membership, there's a link to the page where you can see all of the different tiers. And if you go to CapellaWellness.com, just click on the Join Now button. You'll see all of the different tiers there, and then choose what calls out to you, and then you start your membership. And again, you can cancel at any time. All right? There's no, what's it called? You're not tied to anything, okay? And if you're at my wellness center, that's hilarious. Huh. I don't have a wellness center yet. Anyway, when you're at my wellness website, I guess I was trying to say, check out the Capella service suite there. I offer many different readings. If you are a light counterpart, which is the same as a twin flame journey, I do coach other twins. Okay? I have specific readings for those individuals in the light counterpart readings category of my service suite. There's a lot we go through there, okay? So you can check all of those out. It's not just check-ins. There's a whole bunch of other things there. You have any questions about this reading, or you want a little bit of a boost in something with regards to your connection, shoot me an email, okay? We can talk about it for a little bit. I am here to help. Anyway, Pisces. Again, hopefully this helps you. Don't feel afraid to reach out if you want a bit more help. Okay? You will get through this, whatever this is. Hold the vision, trust the process. Remember, surrender to the divine, as it says here. You are protected, as it says. Your protection from harm when journeying. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. They are here to support you. Okay? Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. All right, Pisces? Okay. That concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.